Marco, tell us a bit about your jacket you're wearing.
Actually, this is an amazing election campaign jacket from Freddie Lim.
Yeah, you got it from himself?
Yes, so it's kind of merchandising article. Here you have bicycles and tissues and a whole house full of posters. And so they were very creative in the election campaign, and actually he win. Now he's
a politician.
A politician, right? From heavy metal star to politician.
Exactly. Yeah. What attracted you to this story or this character? Well, it's a real life character. It's a real person. Yeah.
It's a very unique story, I think. So it's actually I'm always interested in artists who are trying to create their own universe. I mean, that's what I'm also doing as a filmmaker. Yeah. I'm trying to create my universe and show to people in the cinema or in TV. Yeah. And Freddie goes much further. So he really tried to be a parliamentarian, a lawmaker, a legislator. He come down from his heavy metal stage where he's singing about the goddesses, and so he came down. And actually he got a prize. Yeah. The Golden God. Yeah. The Golden Hammer. There's a heavy metal prize for the. And then he, from a heavy metal festival, a heavy metal magazine, Hammer. Hammer is the name, right. And he went to London, and he was on stage, and he got the prize. And so he used it as a speech. He said, you can see it in my trailer. He said, "Let's conquer the world. Let's run for office." I mean, all the heavy metal fans should run for office and getting elected, changing the world. Yeah. So I think it's a great idea. It's very brave, and I'm very. I mean, sometimes I think I should be a politician. Me too, maybe. Yeah. But I'm not so diplomatic like him. So I'm more.
So Marco, well, this is like a biography, yeah. So it can also be told as a feature film, but then you chose to do it as a documentary.
Yeah, but the feature film and documentary. So you mean fiction? Yeah.
Fiction, yeah.
Fiction, but that's a feature documentary.
Yeah, feature documentary. Yeah.
It
so
is.
Yeah. So the fact that you're here. Did you try to sell this to the sellers here? Yeah. So what's the feedback? How's the feedback?
Yeah, the feedback is interesting. So I think nearly everybody talks about about my pitch and have heard about something. If I talk to people, everybody have heard about something about the project.
Course, yeah.
So this is a good message. Yeah. But the other thing what is a little bit surprising me, I didn't expect it, that for some Asian countries is it a sensitive issue. So even for right now at the lunch, I talked to Japanese broadcasters, and I mean, I'm not aware of that the Japanese Taiwanese history, it's still a taboo. I mean, Taiwan was part of Japan, and the Kuomintang in Taiwan, they teach the children that Taiwan fights against the Japanese in the Second World War. It's not true. It's completely the opposite thing. They were part of the Japanese Empire. They fight against the KMT. So it's really they're teaching the wrong history in the schools, and the new government is in charge since January, after centuries of Kuomintang rule. Not centuries, as of 1947, I think. Yeah. So it's really interesting, but I was not aware that it's such a taboo topic.
Sensitivity, and you know, let alone China, you know.
China is a huge empire.
Doesn't recognize Taiwan as a country.
Right,
so that's another
Japan
issue.
Too.
Yeah, Japan too. Yeah, and many other countries who are friends with China.
And even Freddie took me to see the Dalai Lama 6 weeks ago. So I was very happy because it opened up a new chapter. But this is also a sensitive issue.
Of course, yeah.
And for us as Europeans, European filmmaker, for me, don't have this kind of controversy. I'm aware there's a controversy, but that means art will pick it up because of the controversy.
So how are you dealing with this kind of issue then?
This is interesting.
Since it's sensitive,
Yeah, I try to find a way.
Yeah, yeah. Tell us a bit about this marketplace. Being here, Asian side of the dock.
Yeah, it's a really interesting new experience because
first time attending.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I'm very used to Thailand, so I did films here. I did films in China and Vietnam and Taiwan, but I'm not used to the market at all because normally my films are made with European broadcasters and then sell to other European or North American broadcasters. So I'm not used to Asian broadcasters. This is completely new for me. But I think the film is very suitable for them.
Yeah.
Because it's an Asian hero. It's
Asian
Freddy.
hero, yeah.
I wasn't expecting it so the controversy. It's so big.
Yeah,
I will try to find a way.
Yeah.
Try to find an arrangement.
Is this the first time you're attending this kind of like marketplace where the buyers and sellers
I'm used
meet?
to a marketplace like this.
Yeah.
So I go to Toronto or to
other regions.
Berlinale, and all my films running in big festivals, in Berlinale or Doc Leipzig, or my last film Art War was running in 130 festivals. Biarritz. Also you have a lot of markets like this: French, English speaking, North American, German, European.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of possibilities.
What would be a message to this region, this particular region, then for buyers and sellers, and also for the producers of this region, since this is quite new to you? And you're touching on Asian topics as well, right? So.
At the point of view, it's a different one. I think in Europe, in one way, the freedom of speech is very important in Europe, and we are quite far as media people. And Asia have a different attitude. The most of the countries, and Taiwan, I think it's one of the most developed countries in the sense of democracy. So they have a very open discussion in the society. They don't have that in Thailand. They don't have that in China. They don't have So that's a big issue, I think. So, and for us as media people, in my understanding, as a filmmaker, per example, the question people ask me here all the time is on which side I stay, which is my side. I don't think about it. I don't have a side. I'm only on my own side. So my film will not be a propaganda film even for Freddie Lim. I will not do that. I mean, even if I like the heavy metal thing, and I love my protagonist, and so I'm a fan in a way, but it doesn't mean I'm representing his political goals like part of the team. No, it will be completely the opposite thing. I will look into it. I will look for the conflicts. I will look for the breaking points, and because I think that makes the film interesting.
But how do we fine tune then? Because they're trying to bridge and to connect the region through documentaries, but we're dealing with the different attitudes. So that could be a real challenge.
Yes, but you have to find a way. I mean, it's more about a form than about the. It's more about a form than really about a movie. I think it's not a big thing. I don't think so. But the discussion in front of the film, because I don't know what kind of film I'm going to do. For example, my last film, Art War, I was portraying the young revolutionary artists on the street artists, hip hop singers. So I was on their side in a way, I was observing them. But it doesn't mean I share their political goals. Yeah, so I was completely neutral in a way. And I didn't throw stones in the fight. I was in the fightings all the time and filmed there, but I was not involved as an activist. I was only an observer all the time, and I also observed the military, and I even filmed the Islamists, even the propaganda of the Islamists in the film. I mean, people laughing about it and saying this is a horrible thing when the Salafist party make videos, clips to complain about the revolutionary youth. So, but it's not my work. It's actually, I just found it, I put it in the film, one-to-one. It's no comment, nothing. And it tells the story by themselves, that they are very intolerant, religious fanatics. I don't have to comment at it.
So just documenting it.
Just documenting it, and I'm very sure if you're documenting things, the truth will come out by themselves. It's not necessary to take a side. No, this discussion is so strange for me because nearly everybody from the commissioning editors is a little bit afraid I take too much the position of my protagonist in the film as a film message. But I will not do that. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So what's the next project?
After Metal Politics?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a big project. I'm looking for a new Messiah.
Secret still?
No, you know, everybody's waiting for the Messiah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
People waiting on a different way. So we will try to really find the Messiah.
All right. Good luck with that. Thank you, Marco.
Thank you.
Thank you.